Welcome everybody to the vlog. I am in Spartansburg, South Carolina, visiting some more distributors, as you know it. You can see that behind me. You see that behind me? What is that? That looks like a Waffle House. Denny's don't got anything on Waffle House. Just remember that. It's going to be an awesome week, especially because I'm in South Carolina, North Carolina. Who doesn't want to be down south? Please subscribe to the channel and make sure you hit like, share with friends. It's going to be a fun-filled adventure. Let's check out these distributors in South Carolina. All in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, this is a battery-powered welding machine, stick TIG. How long does it last? Well, check this out. We're going to hook up this AccuPocket on this Miller load bank. We're going to see how long it runs continuously without stopping. So we kind of simulating like we're stick welding, but we're really not. We are at the 5-minute mark and we have 2 bars. So we got 2 bars left on a charge. Let's continue. Alright, we hit the stop button and we are officially 9:42. And you can see the AccuPocket machine says low. So we got to head up to the charger. And in order to actually run the machine again, you actually need to get the machine up to 20%. So what you do is you take this charger, plug it in here, and then hook it up to 110, and then you're ready to go. Oh,
how long
awesome.
does it take to charge back up to where you can use it again?
I would say 2 minutes maybe.
2, 3 minutes?
Roughly 2 minutes. Yeah. So how does a load bank actually work? So like if we hook up, so we're hooked up to the load bank right now on the positive and negative cables. And then you got your splitters, right?
Yeah, that's just for the different end adapters and stuff. But then basically it's just it's essentially just a resistor grid. And you can, I don't know if you can look down in and see that, but all it is just resistance. Mm-hmm. It goes across those coils and then loads the machine, goes across the output of the machine, loads the machine, and then simulates welding, if you will, mm-hmm. but all it does is pulls a load mm-hmm. on the machine, so you don't have to actually sit there and weld the whole time. It's just really a piece of test equipment.
Mm-hmm. You said the reference is sort of like an oven, is what you said?
Yeah, I mean, if your oven, the coil in your oven, the burner in your oven, those are just big resistors. That's all they are, and they turn hot. They turn red, get hot whenever they, mm-hmm. You put voltage to them. These right here will do the same thing with a high amount of amperage. 120 amps, isn't mm-hmm. much on this, but it serves the same purpose. Mm-hmm. Does the same thing.
Cool. Yeah, so this test was pretty sweet. The only thing that is an effect, like if somebody's stick welding, obviously you're going to have like the arc burn or like the voltage increase if they're not driving the rod in there. So that might make a difference on time. But to put on a load bank at 120 amps and almost get 10 minutes of continuous arc on time, that's pretty awesome. Yep. So see you on the next time. All right, so we got done with Welder Supply House in Spartanburg, South Carolina. I'm headed north. I got about an 1.5-hour drive. I'm headed to Hickory, North Carolina. Does anybody know where Hickory, North Carolina is? It is in the middle of nowhere, just northwest of Charlotte, North Carolina. So that's where I'm headed. I'm meeting with some prospect distribution up here. Getting pretty close. It is a nice day today. So I just wanted to tell a story. So how I got in the welding industry. So I was about 16 years old. Didn't know what I wanted to do. I actually didn't even like high school. So my mom was like, you need to get into this welding program. In high school, it was a VOTEC welding program. And I did that in my junior and senior year in high school. So it was like a co-op deal. So I went to high school 2 to 3 hours a day, and then the other half a day I went to the welding program and welded for a half day. So that's what got me into welding. So I didn't even know anything about welding before I did that. And I remember I always wanted my parents to buy me a little welding machine so that I could weld in our shed out in the backyard. Never got it, but I always wanted one. And today I have the luxury of to carry around these machines every day. Not only that, they're in my pole barn every day. So I guess what I'm saying is the welding industry, it's open for anything possible. So like you could work in distribution sales, you could roll cylinders, you could work in fill plants, you could work in manufacturing, start off as a production person just welding standard parts, and then work your way up to plant supervisor, maybe go to school for a 4-year bachelor's degree, and then all of a sudden you're a welding engineer for a large company like Caterpillar or John Deere. But my route, you know, I didn't go to school, so I started here at Fronius when I was 19 years old, and they offered me an apprenticeship program. And basically they said, we'll train you up, and we'll give you a 3-year apprenticeship, move you out to Lincoln, Nebraska, and we'll start you off in sales. So that's what I've been doing. So I've been blessed with the sales side. Some people like it, some people don't like it. I enjoy the sales side of it, it's the adrenaline rush, but you know, that's how I got in the welding industry, and I haven't looked back. So I actually just turned 35, so I've been in the industry since I was 19, and I love it. It is a blast. So for any of you looking for a career in welding, now's the time to do it. We have all those baby boomers retiring. There is a need. So I don't know what the statistic is, I'll just make one up on the spot, but I believe I read something like for every 10 retiring, only 2 are entering the welding industry. So now's the time to do it. So go to those community colleges, take those welding courses, figure out which direction you want to go on that tree. Do you want to be in a plant? Do you want to do sales? Do you want to work for distribution gas, industrial gas distributors? Do you want to continue your education and become a corporate welding engineer, like I was saying? So it's up to you to do it. The thing is just do it. See ya. Here's my mission. I'm going in there. Oakney Welding Supply, or Acne, or Osani, not sure. Should I bring the camera with me? I think I should bring the camera with me. I don't know, they might get a little weirded out that I have a camera in their face. First deal, but we'll bring it. I'm bringing it. My camera died, but they're a little unique. They got one store location, and you saw in some of the video before it died, they get into like balloons, they have like birthday stuff, so it's like a party store. It's even sold quads and dirt bikes. Pretty interesting. We'll be back here in a month for a demo day. Here we go. I am headed to Denver, North Carolina, just on the outskirts of Charlotte. And what I'm doing there is I'm meeting with one of our partners. They're called Ray City Steel. And I'll give you a little walk through here in a little bit about what they do and who they are and what they stock and all that good stuff. So I'm headed there. Denver, North Carolina. Dude, that reminds me of like John Denver. Do you guys remember John Denver? I think he died in it's not funny. I think he died in a plane accident, I believe. But I remember the infomercials when I was a kid growing up. Rocky Mountain High. Who knows that song? Rocky Mountain High. What's up, everybody? I'm here with Mark from Ray City Steel here in Denver, North Carolina. You can see the big logo up here. What's interesting about Ray City Steel, they got one store location, but they focus on 3 different things. They focus on hard goods sales, industrial gas sales, but also they have a fabrication shop, and they also have steel supplies as well. So they cut their own tubing and steel sheet and basically sell them to end customers. So here I got Mark with me, and he's gonna walk me through their facility so everybody can see what they do. How long have you been here?
We've been in business for 11 years. We have 34 employees. About 40% of our customer base is NASCAR teams and professional drag race teams. The rest of it is made up of fabrication shops, heavy construction, manufacturing, you know, and a lot of the do-it-yourself guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can see their showroom. They actually supply a lot of consumables for plasma cutters, welding machines, abrasives, flow meters, plasma cutters, safety gear, and then also you can see a slew of welding machines. They just added the Fronius product line, so here we got a Transsteel 2200, and they're a new distributor of ours as of a couple months ago. So do you actually fill cylinders here?
We do not fill cylinders. We are a Praxair distributor. We have about 6,500 cylinders on lease right now.
Okay. So it's like a mixture of like oxygen, nitrogen.
Absolutely. Anything
CO2.
that you might need, liquid nitrogen, liquid oxygen, all your compressed gases. Back here to the right, we actually have capability of tubing grinding, and we use that for minimizing the wall thickness, which is a really critical aspect for all the NASCAR teams. Everything's about weight, and so you'll see here we have material that has not been ground yet, and then there's actually material here in that pile over there that has been ground. So NASCAR calls out a minimum thickness. We actually run it through a tubing grinder. We bring it down to that minimum thickness, sonic test it, and sell it to the teams. This is really kind of the old school way of doing it. The new tubing, we're the local distributor for the East Coast, and that tubing comes pre-finished ground inside and out. Absolutely beautiful.
What's the difference? So like,
well, it's not something you can measure because we would typically, we might only take 10,000ths off the outside diameter, so you're not going to look at that and be able to tell the difference. But
so it's all weight? Is that the reason why you grind out the tubes?
Two reasons. Some people like the tubing to start out finished like this, so that when they get done building their chassis or whatever it is, it looks better. The other reason would be the NASCAR teams or the drag race teams that are looking for minimum wall thickness, just the bare minimum to pass tech, but also the weight savings that go on.
Water jet and plasma cutting, you said that's off-site?
Off-site. We've outgrown these facilities. These buildings are only 4 years old, and we've completely outgrown them. We're in the process of building a new 105,000 square foot building just up the road, about a quarter of a mile on the other side of the street. So as you come in here, you can see the stuff that gets moved in and out on a daily basis. Just your typical steel, a lot of flat stock, a lot of aluminum. We have 2 automated saws. We have multiple shears. A lot of our customers order stuff pre-finished to a certain size, certain length, and we have the capability of doing all that stuff in-house. A lot of the dirt racers, they prefer to have their body panels pre-colored so they don't have to paint them, and so we stock virtually every color.
Okay, yeah, I see that. You got silver, blue, orange, green, purple.
2-inch thick steel plate that we have in stock.
Yeah. 2-inch steel plate. Are you cutting this all local, or does it come pre-cut?
No, we cut that.
So
So that's
oxy fuel cutting right here, the 2-inch.
some of that has been. There's some stuff around here that we've run through the water jet, and the water jet does a quite a bit nicer job. But we also use high def plasma.
Yeah, the nice part about water jet, you don't have the heat distortion or like heat effective zones.
Right,
Are really good on aluminum.
The business was started doing steel. The delivery trucks that leave here every day go to customers that need the things that come from our welding supply store, whether it be welders or wire or gas or pop rivets or drill bits. And those are all things that we stock, and we try to have nothing but the best quality because our customers are professionals.
So everybody, that was Race City Steel in Denver, North Carolina. I want to thank Mark for giving me that little tour. Here you can see the route truck. You can see they bring a lot of value to their customers with offering 3 different value points. Industrial gas hard goods is one. Second is their fabrication shop. So if you are looking to source out some fabrication, they can do that. But also your steel supplies, aluminum tubing, diamond plate, corrugated metals, painted metals, you name it, they're your one source. So check out Race City Steel. See you guys.